Hello, everybody. It's Desi from Daily Dose of Desi. I just want to say hello to everybody, and I hope that you are staying warm or cool wherever you are and safe with your loved ones, as always. Bruno came home last night, my peekapoo. As all of you know, who are on my channel, who watch my videos. He was in the animal hospital. He's a diabetic now, unfortunately, which is heartbreaking to me because he's my child. um, Came home. I was there literally for 3 hours and 48 minutes waiting. Two dogs had to be euthanized. It was a nightmare. Then I had to do a demonstration for giving shots for my baby boy. It was just, it was just, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And I was just praying for everybody in there, for all their animals. And it was just sad seeing the two people before me. Well, one before me and one after me that came in and that had to put their animals down, and it just breaks my heart. Animals are so innocent. So back to my Bruno. Bruno, I was there for so long. They tell me to come. He's ready. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally, after 3 hours and 48 minutes, I get out. But during that time, I got a demonstration on how to give him his food, his shots. So he gets one in the morning, one at night. The technician was very nice. He was thorough on everything. He's showing me how much to give. Everything was going good. Got my Bruni back. Bring him home. So then we go home. He sees Bella, his sister, not by blood, but his sister, another peekapoo, my little cutie. You see her pictures on my channel, sitting right next to him on their couch. And they're playing, they're having fun. So he ate. I made sure he ate. I had to take away all the food because you can't leave food. I leave nibbles out, like the hard, dry food out for them whenever they need it. Always water, always. But the food, no more, because he's a diabetic. So got to keep that away. Bella's not happy with that, but it has to be, because it's not fair. You know what I mean? But Bella, of course, gets also. So we just have to do it, the right way. So I give him his food. I do exactly what the technician tells me to do. I had to aim the shot in him, but I had to hit it twice because I hit it once and a little went in and I felt like I was hurting him. So I pulled it out and then I went again and then fully went in and everything was okay. And I wanted to make sure, and I looked at him. He got up, gave me a kiss, running around, playing, whatever. I'm looking at it, and it looks cloudy, and I'm like, isn't insulin supposed to be clear? So I'm like debating. You know me, I'm a hypochondriac. If you know me already by my channel, I get very nervous over things. I have very bad anxiety, all that stuff. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to call. Then I'm like, I'm going to call. I'm not going to call. So as I'm walking up the stairs, I'm like, I'm going to call. So before I called, I did some research and it did say that it can be cloudy, like it has like a cloudy look to it. But I still called because I did the 2-shot, even though it's all the same amount that they told me to give. I just injected twice with the same amount in it. It was all of it, but it just didn't go like the first time, the full amount didn't go through. So they told me that was fine. But the girl who picked up said, what was the number? And I said 5 on the count, on the needle. And she says, it's supposed to be 1. I'm like, what? She said, can you bring him right away? Where are you? I said, I'm home. I go, what do you mean? I said, wait a minute. He told me 5. What are you talking about? So she said, no, it's supposed to be 1. Oh my God. I'm like, I'm going right now. I ran down the stairs. I ran to my hubby. I was like, we got to go to the animal hospital right away. I just think I just gave my dog an overdose or something. I was like freaking out. I'm like, I gave him more than I'm supposed to. Oh my God, but this guy told me that I was supposed to give this amount. I know he did because I follow stuff like this. I'm like, I know it. I know it. I recorded everything in that room because when it comes to stuff like that, I record it because it's very important to know just in case I forget something. I need to know what to do because I've never done diabetic shots before for dogs. So I'm like, I had to record it. Thank God I recorded it. So I spoke to the doctor there, and the doctor's like, I want to hear the recording. So I'm letting him hear it, and he's listening, and it was like 20 something minutes. And then finally he heard it, and he was like, okay. He's like, I'll be speaking to him tomorrow. We're going to keep him overnight. Right now he's at 278. He's okay. He'll be okay. We're going to have him overnight. And then we'll let you know tomorrow everything. So now we're supposed to be picking him up tonight. My hubby was freaking pissed. He was really mad at them. My hubby's very calm. But when he gets mad, he was like, this is, he goes, I don't know how you feel. He goes, I understand you're a doctor and you're with animals and stuff like that. He goes, but to us, this is like our son. He goes, and God forbid something happen. He goes, we're doing what you guys told us to do. My wife is freaking out. I'm freaking out. We paid all this money, and now look, he has to come back here, go through all of this again, all this traumatic stuff we all have to go through, especially Bruno. I'm shaking. I'm freaking out because my Bruno. So now we're there. He's like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I know, sir, it's going to be okay. But, you don't know how we're feeling, okay? So he's there. So we have to go pick him up tonight. So I just wanted to keep you updated and let you know how everything goes when I go there. But now he was supposed to eat 10 in the morning and then have his insulin during eating time or within the half an hour of eating time. And then 10 at night. Now I call and I told him I wanted to go there tonight at 10 to do it with them because I just wanted to do another demonstration just to make sure I got everything right because I didn't like how I did the 2-shot thing, like go in a little and then stopped and went in. And they're like, oh, well, he's at 11:30 now. What do you mean he's at 11:30? He was supposed to be 10:10. Now he's 11:30, 11:30. So I said, okay, well, can I get back to 11:30? Can I get back to 10? Well, that's going to take time to adjust. Well, then how the heck did you do 11:30 so quick from yesterday within a couple of hours to now I got to adjust within days to 10 o'clock? So she's like, well, you'll have to speak to the tech when you get here. So now I know my husband, when he goes there, he's going to be very upset. I'm already upset. So when he gets home, I know he's going to be like, I'm just like nervous even telling him because this is too much to even handle. I mean, I know some people are probably like, all right, just deal with it. But it's just too much. It's too much. I'm just so overwhelmed. I'm so overwhelmed. It's like, so we're going to get him tonight. God willing, everything goes well. And I'll have an update for you on how Bruno is when he gets home. I'll let you guys know everything tomorrow about that because it's just too much tonight what I'm going through with Bruno with this whole diabetic insulin shot and what happened last night. I mean, I gave my dog a 5 when it should have been a 1, and the guy told me 5. And it's on thank God I had it recorded. I do not record. I only record something medical when I need to know, like when my mom had cancer and I needed to know certain things. I made sure I recorded it. When my mom did her prednisone for her asthma, I recorded that. Stuff like that, I record because I need to know how it has to be taken. Even though I already know, I want to double check and make sure because I get nervous with stuff like that. I'm a hypochondriac and have very bad anxiety. So, just wanted to keep you updated. I will let you know everything that happens after we come home. Just whatever you believe in, God, higher power, whatever, please pray that Bruni will be okay and that tonight everything goes smoothly and the shot goes well. Eating, he does well, but just everything goes well. And then I have good news tomorrow, God willing. Okay, so that was my update for Bruno. And it was terrifying. It was horrible. It was just horrible. All right, so I just want to let you know, Desi is always here, and God bless.